All right. We're
All
live on both
right.
places now.
So we always say it wouldn't be us if
Nope.
we didn't have some sort of weirdness
It's
at the
go
beginning.
time. Oh.
Oh, mine is being weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
You know, it wouldn't be us if it wasn't.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things always happening.
Always happens.
Yep.
Technical issues every week because we are not.
We're not savvy.
No, we are not technical savvy.
The interwebs and the computer
and
webs.
the things. Yeah, the things.
We have banana split frozen coffees courtesy of my son today.
Yes.
Because he's a good boy.
They're tasty.
Yeah,
I haven't had it before, and it is dangerously tasty.
Yeah.
If you stuff a little alcohol in this sucker, it would be quite a nice little treat. It's a nice treat now, but it would be an extra nice treat with a little bit of something in it.
A little kicker.
Yeah.
A little something to
that coffee tequila.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. The coffee tequila.
Hi, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine. How's it going this week for you, my friend?
Yeah.
I feel like we never talk about like what we're going to talk about before we go live. We just hit go live and then,
and then we wing it.
I feel like for the first like 5 minutes, we're just like, so
what's up?
How's it going?
Everybody cool?
Happy Wednesday, Laurie.
Happy Wednesday, Laurie.
How are you? How's everything going? How's your week been?
I hope everything's been well for everyone. Yes.
Yeah, I think people are now starting to get off and do
Nikki.
summer things.
Happy lunchtime.
Hey, happy lunch. I'm starving.
Me too.
I'm not eating it today.
I had a banana. It's not sustaining me. No. Cheryl's been listening to my belly grumble all morning.
I was sitting down and she was like standing up, so I was like ear with her belly, and it was like super grumbly.
Yeah.
That was really funny, actually. That's funny.
Yikes. Oh gosh.
We're glad you're having a good week, Catherine. I'm doing good. I've had a busy week so far.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's been
busy.
The
last week of school for us.
Is it? I wasn't sure if it was this week. I don't know if Corbin would be here today or not.
So not including today, we have a day and a half left.
Wow.
And I was telling Cheryl earlier, my son, the whole second grade class did a play last night. The teachers, it was like an extra thing. It wasn't a school. The teachers just did this extra thing. It was so cute. It was about biomes.
Oh. Okay.
And they all had singing and everything else. And my son was a cactus. He was a very proud cactus.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm #1 cacti. I was like, awesome. So they've been practicing the last couple months.
Okay.
So he's been walking around the house singing about being a cactus. And I thought the song for the longest time was like,
that's awesome.
We love it hot and dry. We won't die. We're cacti or something. I don't even know. But it was like super cute. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. You sing that? And he's like, no, that's not what I said. We adapt to the desert, Mom. Like,
okay. Look at you learning all the things about cacti.
So I'm sure people kind of have an idea of my personality, and my kids are very animated and funny, and so my husband and I are sitting. And now, funny thing, my husband is like the quietest person you ever meet. I make up for it. He's quiet, and so we're sitting there, and he made sure, like, he did a special thing where he got out of work early. He wanted to be there to be at the play, and it was the cutest thing. He did nothing but dance the entire time. And then he got up on the stage, because it was like the kids on the side all like sang along at parts, and then his part came up to go up onto the stage.
Your son, not your husband.
No,
okay, the way you're singing, you're like, and then he got up on the stage.
No.
He's really quiet, but then he got up on the stage.
No, my son.
All broke loose.
My son gets up on the stage.
I'm picturing Adam.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wouldn't that have been a scene? And he's up there. The other kids are like standing there, and they were so cute. They're singing. They had like little bits of like dancing. My son's up there, and he's just like, and then he's flossing, and then he did this finishing move that was priceless. Like, it was like this like guitar move.
Oh my god!
It is. I put it up on my private You have to watch it.
I will go look. It's fun.
So funny. So it was hysterical to watch him up in this play, and he was so proud of himself.
That's great. That is great.
Adorable.
I like it when they like really,
Oh yeah.
When they really go for it instead of just being shy about it. Oh yeah. That is so funny.
So funny.
Every time you say cacti, I was like a big Final Fantasy fan. Like I used to play the online like multiplayer game like for years, like obsessed with it.
You were a gamer.
It. Yeah, no, I totally am. I love video games. I'm a huge video game like nut, but I just don't have time.
Yeah.
But before the yarn thing, I like that. It was my thing.
It was
I'm just telling you, like I was good. Like I was like, like one of those like crazy top people that like had all the stuff. Anyway, I always think in Final Fantasy they have these cactus. I forget what they're called now, but like they stand like this and they do like a little dance and they like shoot the needles at you.
Oh my gosh, that's
they're like
hysterical.
Monsters. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
So one other quick little story for you before I forget. I didn't tell you about this. This was this past weekend.
Yeah.
So Sunday morning, I was sleeping, and my son climbed up into my bed. My husband was already up. Adam was already up. Brandy was already up. He climbed into my bed, and he's going, "Mom." I'm like, I was sleeping.
God. Right, mommy, Mom.
And I'm like, Mom. I am sleeping. And all of a sudden, he goes, "Hello, darkness, my old friend."
How would he hear that?
He just started singing. Like,
oh my god!
It was pretty funny. I died. I was like, all right, I'm up. After that, how can I go back to sleep? Like,
your life sounds fun. That is so funny.
Yeah, how can I go back to sleep after that?
I know. I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head now all day. That's awesome. That is. I mean, if you're gonna wake up, what a way to wake up, right?
Right.
That's funny. Marcia said she loves video games. Oh my god, me too. I love RPG, like role-playing games, like the turn-based role-playing games, like those are my jam. My jam. And I love playing online with people, but what I don't like is playing like dungeons when you have to play with like a whole bunch of people. Like you have to play with the strangers and you're all like a team and you have to do things. I get totally freaked out. I don't like playing with
people you don't know.
I like being like near them, but I don't like being with them.
Yeah.
Because they can be really mean to you. If you do stuff wrong and you all like die, they get really mad. And, like, I love playing them. I'm not saying that I'm like really great at all this.
Oh god, that's so funny. Nikki said the ones with the arms are cigarros.
Oh.
I think that's how you say it.
Yep. That's so funny. Well, I'm glad you guys are like on board with me and loving the cacti.
Oh, that's so funny. Too funny.
Cool. Oh, so you guys, Yarnable launched on Monday. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who signed up.
Woo-hoo. You
guys rock my world. I was incredibly nervous, more nervous than I thought I was going to be. I had a slight glitch with some stuff at the beginning, but it was fixed really quickly, and then everything went smoothly thereafter, and you guys were all amazing. So thank you. I'm really excited to get everything out to all my new members at the end of this month. It's gonna be
I can't wait for you guys to see.
It's gonna be great, and we're starting to look at what is going to be in the August box, and I am just over the moon to get all this awesome stuff out to you guys. So thank you. Let's see. Becky, hi, how are you? Denise, good morning. It's afternoon here. We're in New England. Are you on the West Coast, Denise? Marsha, oh, you play WoW? Yeah, Dungeons with Strangers, Marsha. So my daughter and her boyfriend also started playing the Final Fantasy MMO after me, but they got really good, and then I used to make them run dungeons with me because they were the only people I would do it with. But the problem is I could never advance in the game because you have to do that stuff, and I just couldn't make them do it enough.
Oh, that's so funny.
Anyway.
That's so funny. Yeah. My daughter played Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
But we wouldn't let her have like the head. We're crazy about that. But I wouldn't let her have the head stuff. Right. But you can hear like the other kids and people who are playing. And they get brutal. Like they like yell at each other. Oh, yeah. Like if you're not doing what they think you should be doing, they get nasty. And it's like little kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
On Final Fantasy, they can vote you out without you knowing. They can all talk behind your back, and if you're not doing a good job in the dungeon, they vote you out. And the next, like, you're just playing, and then you're booted, and it'll be like they voted you off.
You're off the island,
and you feel like this big. You're like, oh my god, I'm a loser. That's so stupid.
Oh, she's in Illinois.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, Lori, I'm so excited for Yarnable too. I did have a great response. And just if you're watching and you're not signed up, there's only a couple of spots. There's like less than 10 spots available. So
if you want in, get in.
Get in, yeah, because they're almost gone.
They are.
Okay, I don't know why I'm grabbing this thing.
I don't know. She's gonna choke out my replacement. Actually, there's a new replacement for me.
Yeah, just as old replacement.
My old replacement.
All right. Well, I don't know what time it is, but I bet because I didn't bring my phone over. But,
oh no! You want me to grab it?
Sure. It's gonna die soon, but there should be enough battery just to look at the time. But we gotta. Okay, we're not doing too bad.
Awesome.
So we have things. We have stuff and things.
We have
do you
stuff
have
and
other
things.
Stuff besides that?
No,
that's it.
Well, because that's been taking up all my time, effort, energy, and attention. Other than sports and stuff, because we're winding down. We're winding down sports. We had lacrosse playoffs this past weekend, and Brandy has a couple of hockey games this coming weekend, and so it's crazy sports life.
Yep.
It's fine. I'll miss it when it's gone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, we don't then have quite as much as I thought we had to talk about, but we do have some things to talk about. Some yarn, crochet, knit related things.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to talk about, I'm talking about it a little possibly.
I should have brought my Who's Got Spirit hat.
Yeah, you should have.
I should have. I didn't.
Maybe a little prematurely because if I don't get my act together, it might not happen. But there is, if you guys are familiar with Casapinka, I think is her Instagram name. She is releasing a new pattern. She's like a big shawl designer.
Oh, okay.
For knitwear.
Okay.
And she is releasing a new pattern, which is going to be a mystery knit along. And it uses 12 mini skeins.
Ooh.
And I am one of the dyers that is dyeing up kits for.
You didn't tell me about this.
You know, I just play it fast and loose with the stuff I get involved.
You're supposed to keep me involved. I'm supposed to know all this stuff.
It just kind of happened recently, and I just got the mini skeins in, so I'm gonna dye 2 kits, I think.
Cool.
I think 2. It might only end up being one. I don't mean kits, but colorways for the kits. I'll have a couple of each, and then depending on if anyone is interested, I can do more. The pattern, I think the first clue releases like right after 4th of July. I think it's July 8th.
Now, can you tell me, because I've never done, so the first crochet along I did was the shawl we did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Mine, oh, there it goes. Okay. Sorry, Jen. Mine, did something weird.
Yeah, Facebook's being a little weird
being
to
hinky.
us. Yeah.
When you say release a clue, what is the clue? Is it tells you how many rows to do? Does it tell you where does it release only a certain amount of the pattern? What is the clue? I don't understand.
Yeah, it releases you'll get a piece of the pattern so you can start working on it.
Okay.
So instead of just saying, okay, on week 1 we're gonna try to get this much done, you only get that much of the pattern. Okay. And then week 2 you get another piece, and so on until it's completed. So usually it's I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks or something, and by when it's done, you got, so everyone's doing it together, but you don't know what the finished product's going to look like.
Oh,
you don't know
so
what you're going to end up with. Yes, it's a surprise.
Oh,
so you get
like that.
Yeah, so that's why they call it a clue, because you're just getting little bits.
Yeah.
As you go, but you get I think clue 1 will tell you what you need for yarn, and it gives you information about how the pattern is going to work, so you know what sort of colors to put together.
Okay.
So the designer sent out information to the dyers so that we understand, because I don't know what it's going to look like either, but I have an understanding of what the kind of colors you need to have so it looks nice together.
Okay.
So the pattern uses 12 mini skeins, so I'll be dyeing up 2 sets of 12 in 2 different colorways.
Okay. That sounds pretty neat.
Yes. And I was thinking, oh good, Nicole says she really likes her patterns. Yeah, she's really cool. She has some really neat stuff and it's different, I think. It's fun, you know? Yeah. So I'm going to be dyeing the mini sets this week, and I think what I'll do is I will do a pre-order. So that way, if you guys want them, I can get more, dye them up really quickly and get them out to you before the first clue drops. And I might even host a separate like knit along in the Facebook group.
Oh, fun.
Maybe with like a prize or something, if there's interest.
That would be fun.
So keep an eye out for that. And that is all assuming I can get my act together.
Okay.
And get things out and done.
Cool.
Because
awesome.
It's crazy. It's crazy up in here. It's crazy up in the Hypnotic yarn.
It's all good.
Household.
Yeah. It's all good.
Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo. All right. So that was that. I just wanted to let everyone know that was coming. Mm-hmm. I did a terrible job at getting all the sock blanks in the shop last week because they're not in the shop. Oh. So I still have the rainbow sock blanks coming. If you guys were interested in that, you didn't miss them. I just haven't gotten them up yet. But that will happen very soon, along with all the other speckled sock blanks that I have. There's a whole bunch of them. So
some good stuff.
Yes.
Yahoo!
So that's all my housekeeping sort of things I wanted to talk about, I think.
My Who's Got Spirit hat, which I don't have with me, sorry, is in the final stages with my testers. Yeah. And then we'll move on to,
exciting.
I know, my tech editor. Mm-hmm. And then once she finishes, and she's usually pretty quick, it will be released. So I don't have a definite release date yet, but it will be coming within the next few weeks. Okay. Is my guesstimation. It just depends on when my tech editor gets done. Nice. Because I have a cutoff date for my testers who have done a fantastic job. Their hats look amazing. So I'm really excited about that.
I want to see that.
Oh, you know what?
I
plan to.
This is the hat we're talking about, you guys. Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's crocheted.
Stunning is what it is.
Thank you.
Stunning with those red pom-poms. Do you still have any more of those?
I think I have 4.
4, okay.
Yeah. One sold this past week.
So if you want a red
which I'm surprised about because they're usually very quick.
Right. Yeah.
So but yeah, so that should be coming soon. I'm gonna probably snag some of that spangled at some point. And yeah. And I want to make a Patriots colored.
That'll look really good. Mm-hmm. Really.
Because I have some new fun stuff coming to the shop soon. Yes. Some new furry fun stuff.
Yes. Yes, I can't wait.
So that will be coming soon. And
that's exciting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yay.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Woo. Wow, woohoo.
We woohooed all the stuff.
Like a bunch of times.
The Who's Got Spirit hat.
I like that.
I just need a pom-pom.
Yes.
That was me waving a pom-pom around.
That was awesome. Oh, I love that. Okay.
Well, I have no idea where my kids get it from.
I don't know. Yeah, no clue. So, since we're talking about hats, I'll talk about my hat. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna show this stuff, even though we're not releasing the kit until July.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be okay. Perfect.
I'm gonna show it.
I love it.
I'm gonna do a secret.
I think it's
look at this.
Perfect idea.
This is how I feel most of the time. See how this looks? This is how inside I feel.
This is me on the daily when I wake up.
Yeah. Like, this is pretty much what's going on inside my brain.
You might want to lift it to show.
See, yeah. This is it. This is me. Pretty much all day, every day.
In a nutshell. Yep. That's
the usual.
Yep.
So,
that's how I live. Don't look in there. You'll never get it.
Right. I know. Oh
I'm always like, I'm going to fix my hair looking at myself. And I end up going.
So this is the 3rd member of our
Yeah, she was my replacement, guys.
Yeah. When Jess isn't here, this was the replacement. There's a new one, but
the new one's even better.
Yes. Sorry, we're just reading comments.
Sorry, yeah. So Nikki did hers. She did hers in a chenille yarn, and she's going to do a second one with regular yarn. The chenille yarn did come out pretty fabulous.
Yeah.
But I could definitely understand. Just received the pom-poms. I ordered. Oh, yay! I'm so glad she's Lori ordered some pom-poms.
Oh, nice.
And
what colors do you know? Do you remember?
Gosh,
which ones did you get, Lori?
I think she ordered a honey brown.
What are you putting on them? What are you putting them on?
I think she'll have to say. I believe it was a honey brown. Gosh, why can't I remember?
I don't know.
I just shipped them.
If it didn't happen 5 minutes ago, I can't remember either.
Remember what the hat looked like?
Right, like, remember this?
Well, I'm glad you love them. Oh my gosh.
So this hat is one of my whip along projects that I wanted to get done for June. This was my June pick. And as you can see, it is finished. And
this is what happens when we look at the camera.
Yeah. So I already had the brim done. So I started on a pattern for the body, and I'm going to be releasing this pattern, although I redid it, and I'm going to show you the revised version in a second. But this was like the prototype of this hat, and I put one of Jess's pom-poms that she does not really love this pom-pom. I love that pom-pom. I have it on multiple hats.
This is one of the better ones.
Okay.
Some of the other ones, I can't
fall in love with it. It's got like different.
It's varying lengths, and it drives me bananas. I think it just looks scruffy.
I love it.
They were in my shop, and I took them out of the shop, and people bought them, and nobody complained. But I was just like, I feel like it's not a good representation of my work.
Right. You're like, don't look at it. This does not look very good on me with this outfit currently, but that's what it looks like.
I like it. I like that cornucopia mixed with the
thank you.
The white.
Yeah, it's 2 strands of fingering weight held double, like a fall themed from the club from last fall, and then a white. And I love it. And it has like this garter.
It's very
crown.
Cute. I like it.
So that's that.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
You're like a party animal.
I am. I'm like at the end of school. I'm one of those crazy people that like can't wait for their kid to be home, or kids. Right. I do have 2.
I only love one of them though. Just kidding.
Well,
she loves all her kids.
When my son was like 4, he woke me up with a kiss on my cheek and said, "Good morning, Sleeping Beauty."
Oh my God.
Really?
That is very sweet.
Seriously.
Yes.
Sorry.
Very sweet. You have very sweet kids.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. They're awesome.
They are pretty awesome. So are yours, though.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So this is the revised version. Excuse all my strings. It looks like a pineapple. Doesn't it kind of look like a pineapple?
That's right. She got the golden wolf. She got the honey brown. And she got the Galaxy, the Cosmo one.
The one that I had on my May birthday hat.
Yes.
That's a good I have a couple of those still. That's a good pom-pom.
Those are some, yeah.
They're all
some of my favorites. I say that about all of them. I'm like, I love them all.
That's what I say about every colorway I dye. I'm like, oh, I love it.
It's my favorite.
It's my favorite. So this is the revised, what do you want to call it? The final version. It has a double brim. Like folded.
Yep.
It's the squish factor on this brim is like seriously crazy. It's so good.
It is.
The squish is so good.
It's so good.
And the texture on this is it feels good.
Yes.
Like I just want to hold it.
It's squishy.
Yeah, it's no lace. It's just like a textured pattern.
Yep. It's super pretty.
I love it. I love the folded brim. And you just have like a peekaboo of the little pop of color. And then you can see I'm almost done the crown where it goes into the garter stitch. with like these kind of columns. I don't know how well you can
I
see
wish I
them
could
go up.
like describe in words how squishy this is.
But like, see it almost comes up like you have this texture, but it almost gives it like a quilted sort of look.
Yes.
I love it.
I do too.
I love it. So I'm going to be releasing this pattern along with this yarn. And I'll show you the yarn in a second, but it'll be this yarn and then a mini skein for the inside. And you'll have an option of, sure. Okay. You'll have an option of blue or orange for the mini skein. I don't know if the blue will be this exact blue yet, but it'll be a blue. Maybe it might be darker.
Yeah.
So
I'll bring this in.
You're going to get that.
It's hard to see. This has like a light blue. Yep. It's a really light, like robin egg blue.
Yep.
Is that a good way to describe?
Yeah, I'm calling it like ice blue.
Yeah. Yes, that's a perfect way to describe it. It's hard to really. But it's very pretty.
And it has like orange and darker blue speckles. It's this color orange and then darker blue speckles, but you can see it's a very subtle.
Yeah.
It's not like crazy orange, you know?
So pretty.
So this is the yarn, the pattern. We're also going to be including one of Jess's pom-poms, a brand new pom-pom that's not in the shop yet, that matches, and a very special progress keeper. That I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to wait and see, but it is amazing. It was custom made. It's a polymer clay, custom made progress keeper or stitch marker, but it does have the lever back clasp, so it's good for crochet or knitting.
Yes.
And yeah, and it's all going to be included in a kit. So the pattern, the yarn, the minis, the progress keeper, the pom-pom is going to be
all one kit.
All in a kit for
everything you need.
Everything you need. And it's going to be released in first week of July for Christmas in July. So if that gives you an idea, a little bit of the theme, it's Christmas in July and it's going to be awesome. And next week I'll have the finished hat so you can see the whole thing.
Awesome.
But oh my God, I am enjoying this. I started this yesterday.
Yeah, you send me the picture and
I mean, it's a super fast knit.
Yeah. So I was shocked to see how far you were along with it.
I love it. Oh my God. It's so pretty. The squish.
I love it.
The squish, you guys.
It's going to be an amazing kit. I'm really excited. And the pom-pom.
Look how good it fits.
My fur arrives tomorrow. So I'm really excited to palm it up and have you guys see it.
I love
the
little peekaboo color.
I love the orange. I really do.
I love the orange too. I love it, but it would look good with the darker blue if you don't, some people like hate orange.
Yeah. Little color.
I love it. You could also flip it too. If you made it a little longer, you can flip it.
It's cute.
It's not looking that great on me. It's looking kind of weird. Whatever.
I love it.
Oh,
I think it's going to be perfect. I'm very excited. Very excited about it.
Yay. I'm super excited about it too. Yay. I'm having so much fun with this kit. And this has been in the works for a long, long time. I've had the progress keepers for months.
Yes.
I had them made a long time ago just for this.
Yes.
So.
Yahoo!
Woohoo! So that's that.
We are woohooing a lot today.
We are. We're all
very excited
about the woohoo. We need to slow down. This is going to be a short episode today.
I know it.
I feel like I put that on and now my bangs are all weird.
You look fine. Thanks. You look beautiful.
Aw, thanks. Yeah. Well, shucks.
Well, shucks.
All right. So it's your turn.
Okay. So last week I showed you guys the fruit and veggie bags that I made because I hate the plastic bag. Hate it.
Yeah.
With a passion.
Yeah. We don't like those.
So I've been working to try to get different colors and take photographs and do all kinds of different things to see what I can get lifted, put into the shop and all that.
Yeah.
So this week I promised that I would let you guys know when they would become available. So what I think I'm going to do is open up a pre-order on Friday? Saturday. Well, I wasn't sure if we should do it Friday.
Whatever.
Yeah. So Friday or Saturday.
Yep. soon.
I'll let you guys know for sure. But
at the this week, right?
Yes, this week. Yes. I'll be posting it and on Instagram and Facebook. And they will be available for pre-order. And this way I kind of know how much of everything to make. At this point, I'm like, do I just make a ton of it? So I was feeling really stressed. So I think that opening up as a pre-order, and this way everybody can kind of get what they want, and then I can have it be manageable for me and ship them out fairly quickly, and then open it up once everything's shipped and things are in a better spot. So I'm going to show you some of the colors I have available.
They're so good.
I don't have every color available yet, but I do have some colors, and then I'll show you one of the little ideas I did.
Yes.
So I'll start with maybe some more boring ones.
I love them all. That's one of my favorites.
This one?
Yep.
I do like this. So this one is like a blueberry.
I love that color.
It's like a blueberry color. So this one, obviously, I'm still in the midst of working on. I got my little stitch marker on there. So this one I'm working on.
Looks good.
Yeah. I got this green one. I figured this is perfect if you want to put your greens in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, why not green for
green? Green veggies.
Yeah. And then the cinch.
I love it.
So it's got the cinch. And then I tried to make it so that the pull was a little bit longer than I had originally done, so it was easier to find.
Yeah.
And have, so I'll have a green. These are the fun ones. I made this one, purple and white.
I love it.
It's a gradient.
So good.
So this isn't the one I've been using, but I made one of these for me, and I actually have been using this at the grocery store, and I had a woman stop me and was like, where did you get that? And I was like, I made it. So, and then this one will be available. Nice gradient blue.
That's really cool looking.
And then this one is my favorite.
And I think that one's my other favorite too.
So this one I'm going to call Mermaid. It's blues and purples and like a light, like seafoam green almost.
It's so pretty.
So I'm really excited for that. So they all have the pole. Obviously, I haven't put the ends in yet, but these ends will not be hanging off. Yeah. I just hate weaving in the ends and wait till the very last minute to do it.
These are in progress still.
Yes. So I made the pole so it's a little bit longer. So this is all connected here. And then you can just pull it.
Nice.
And these are so close to the weight of the plastic bag. It's literally like 0.2 ounces more than a plastic bag. You're not paying for the weight of this. It's so light.
Right.
So I'm really excited about that, because that was one of the things with doing like bags and stuff. You're paying for the weight of the bag.
Right.
And so I wanted to keep it as light as possible because I don't want to have to pay a ton.
Right. Right.
And then on top of that, I wanted it to be able to be seen for the cashiers to get their codes.
Right. You don't want it to be a pain for anybody.
Right. I don't want them to have to be digging through a bag. They can see exactly what it is.
Yep.
They can see the codes on it.
Yep.
And then they just scan it through and weigh it and do what they need to do.
Yep.
So
that's perfect.
I'm very excited about that. Yes, Diana, it's crochet. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Diana.
It's pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
I know. Hi. So I'm very excited about that. So those are coming.
I'm definitely going to order some when you open it for the pre-order.
So I will have the pre-order available for that. I'm going to really actually try to open it up on Friday. Like Friday is going to probably be my day that I'm going to really try to open that up.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there.
Yeah. That's good.
So I think that'll be good. And then I was like, well, you know what? I really wanted to share some of these things with people that I love, because it's really important to me. Like that, and it's one of those things, I know it's probably really silly, but it's important to me to try to do my part.
It's not silly.
And
it's not silly at all.
So I'm the crazy recycler in our house. Like I recycle anything and everything I possibly can.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is just a small way, and if we can get people to just stop using some of these plastic bags that inevitably end up in our oceans, and if anybody knows me, they know I'm a total Shark Week geek. Like I love Shark Week. And it's so, a lot of these things are dying off, and part of it is because of the misuse of stuff.
Right. So the only planet we've got, right?
It is. So So yeah, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to try to do what I can, which is part of why I made these bags, because I wanted mainly for me.
Right.
But the other end of these is I decided that I would do
so good, you guys.
the teacher's gifts and my son's teacher and his bus driver. So
they're so nice.
I made them each a bag, and I got them a cute little glittery, like metal stainless steel mug, and it's one of the tops where it's plastic and you can have it by the pool or whatever. I'll show that up there. Have it by the pool, and I use the bag as the gift bag.
Isn't that such a good idea, you guys?
And so I'm going to put the card in here, and they'll get their veggie bag or fruit bag along with their gift.
Yeah, instead of paying like $5 for a gift bag that they're just going to throw away eventually, you can put a gift in that.
Yeah.
And they can use it.
So so I used it as my gift bag.
I love that idea.
So I figured this would be the perfect gift to give to them. So not only do they get a cute mug that they can reuse or cute glass they can reuse, but they also get a veggie bag that they can use at the grocery store and kind of, have their bag be their gift also.
Yes, I think
so. I'm very excited.
Such a good idea.
So that was I
love that idea.
I'm like, oh, I'll give that to them. I always try to make things for them for at least one gift. So like either their Christmas gift or their end of the year school gift.
Yeah.
I always try to make something.
That's so nice.
So this is my contribution, and hopefully
I love it. Isn't that amazing, you guys?
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Diana.
You guys are so sweet. Everyone is saying such nice things.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Catherine.
Yeah. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I love
I'm so excited. I'm really excited. Like I said, I've been using them at the grocery store just to I also wanted to make sure, like, are they going to work? Does it make sense? How easy is it for the cashiers? I'm trying to make sure that it's user friendly. It's something that you guys are going to want, and it's something that I'm going to want.
Right.
So I've been using mine.
Yeah.
Which is not any one of those.
Christmas presents too. Like if you guys, I don't know if anyone starts to shop early to kind of get things, so you're not doing everything last minute. I try. I don't always succeed, but if I see something that I like, I'll try to pick it up early.
Yep.
So that would make a great gift. Like a set of those would make great gifts.
So they're 100% cotton, so you can throw them in the wash, and they dry really quickly. So you get them dirty, you just wash them and reuse them.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. And then the other thing, like you had mentioned, which I was like, oh, that's a great idea, is stuffing your bathing suits in them.
Right.
Because they can handle being wet. And then I was thinking how they would make great like lingerie bags too.
Oh my God, yes.
I was like, what? You just tie up the end so it doesn't come open, and they would make a great lingerie bag. I was like, huh. When you mentioned bathing suit, I was like, huh, they have multi-uses.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things. I'm sure like you like the gift, and I'm sure like once you have them and start using them, there's like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. Right. It's like it's the perfect sort of thing. I love it. Yes. I love it.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Me too.
I'm excited on so many levels. I'm excited because they're so great. I'm excited because they're functional. I'm excited because I'm doing my part in trying to keep the planet as healthy as I can. I mean, I'm only one person, but yeah, they're great. And it was, like I said, it was funny because I was at the grocery store and a woman came up to me and was just like, oh my gosh, that is, she's like, this gets rid of this. And I was like, it does.
You're like, yeah, I know.
It does, because I hate those. And agree. They're so light.
Yep.
So it just makes me happy. So now I have teacher's gifts.
I'm glad you
thought
bus driver
gift.
Yep. And if you guys didn't know, that's Jess's design. She designed those bags.
Yeah.
It's not something that she just made.
No, I came up with the design of it.
She didn't just make it. She designed it.
Yes, I designed it. Yes. And frogged it about 14 times before I finally got the right combo.
Yeah. That is what happened.
It is. Yeah. It is. But yes, this is my design. I came up with it on my own.
Yeah. It's so good. So good.
Yay. So excited.
We're doing pretty good on time. You guys, as you can see, I am not wearing my VBAC tee that I've been talking about for the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever it's been.
Oh, I just spit.
That's how she feels about it. She spat on me.
Two. Sorry.
Right. I said I was going to finish it, but I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You didn't spit on me. I was just saying that because I'm weird. So I didn't finish it because
Oh, sorry, I said it. I usually try to keep that in.
what is even going on?
I don't know.
Maybe they put something in your coffee.
I think so. Maybe there was a little
Just comes over
coffee
here and I
tequila.
like spike her drinks.
Yes.
She's not looking.
Yes.
So
snoozing on the couch later.
Yeah, right. I'm like,
didn't just leave.
I'm like, what is that snoring? I was working on the hat and dyeing the yarn for the hat and all the things, and with like Yarnable launching and everything, I just didn't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Which I totally could have finished it if I didn't decide to just finish one hat and knit a whole second one. I totally could have finished it, but I didn't. So all I got done is this sleeve. I got one sleeve done.
Like
that's it. That's all I had to do.
The cuff is on it and everything.
Yeah. So one sleeve. Had I finished it where was I last week? I hadn't finished the body, did I?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, I finished the body of it. The whole thing is finished.
No, you didn't finish that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The body's done. It wants to roll under in the back for some reason. I'm hoping when I block it, it will block out, but
yeah.
So we're holding it sideways. So that's my V-back tee. It looks like huge when we're holding it up, but it's not really that big.
No.
It fits me pretty well.
It's super pretty.
I will say that I don't typically wear things that are this colorful.
I think it's gonna look I think it's gonna look fantastic.
Are
you feeling a little overwhelmed by all the color?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed by all the color. I mean, I like the color. I like it.
Yes.
It's just not normally. I would not normally wear something with all of these colors together.
Yeah.
In one thing.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I know somebody who would.
You're like, I might know someone.
I know someone who might dig it.
So I do like it better with the V in the front when I've tried it on.
Yep.
For whatever reason, I just liked it that way. I do really like the sparkle. Like I said, this one sleeve is finished. And obviously the back, like you can see more on this way. It has, you can see the last color that I did. So that and that blends really well together. All I have is, so you can see like this sleeve versus this sleeve.
Okay, so
is like, I mean, I have maybe 10 minutes of knitting to do.
Yeah, let's just lift it up a little. Yeah.
That's it. This is where this sleeve ends.
Yep. And this one.
I mean, I just have a few rows. Really, that's all I have to finish it.
That's like nothing.
And I just didn't. Instead,
I say that as a non-knitter.
I just worked on my hat instead. I was like, meh.
Well, but in your defense, you needed to get that hat sampled.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was trying to make excuses for you.
I know.
I
don't know. What I really do love is I love the sparkle. I love the sparkle. Like, I am over the moon about this sparkle yarn. I think I want to make a whole sweater in this sparkle yarn. I was telling Brianna, and she was like, do you really want a whole sweater that's sparkly like that? And I'm like,
yes, I do. Oh, hi, Isabel. I'll wave.
Who are you? Oh.
She said Isabel's waving hi to you both.
Oh,
she's two.
Oh, hi, Isabel. How are you, honey? So yeah, I don't know. Do you guys think it would be like totally insane to have a like, here's my real question. Would having a sparkly sweater like this make me look like I'm 20 years older than I am? You know what I mean? Like, I picture like a sparkly grandma sweater. Like, I'm not a grandma yet. And I picture this is like something like just a whole sparkle sweater might end up looking like something inexpensive. You know what I mean?
Like you're the crazy cat lady?
Yeah, like I don't know, like picture a whole sweater. Sparkle. Like jazz hands.
I don't know because I'm like
I come on the scene and I'm like
I don't know because like so you know the purple sweater I have with the like poofy sleeves and stuff?
Yeah.
That has sparkle to it. So you're asking somebody
it has some sparkle to it, but is it this sparkly over the whole sweater?
It's like throughout the whole sweater, but I don't know. It's like shimmery. I don't know.
What do you guys think? Is that too much
like sparkle,
I'm
but
thinking like sparkle like this gray. I don't think it would be quite as like it wouldn't be like
in your face. Yeah.
Sparkle. You know what I mean? Like what do you
I think it's something that you would have to get like 3 inches done on and then assess. Like I'm having a hard time visualizing whether or not it would look ridiculous.
Me too. I don't know.
So
well, we'll see if it keeps.
Cheryl's saying it's trying to reconnect, so that's why we're like, bah!
Yeah,
mine did that earlier.
My live just went unlive, I think. We'll see what happens. Anyway,
silly
that's
Facebook.
my sweater debacle.
Find a sample pattern. That's a good idea, Nikki. I'm gonna just keep talking like this is actually connected.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm like, good idea, Nikki.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wonder.
I like sparkle. I have a sweater that sparkles. See?
Yeah. See, maybe the sparkle would be fine.
I think sparkle's fine. Remember mine did this and it kept recording?
Yeah, that's why I'm just just pretending like that's not happening.
I'm gonna pretend like it's not happening too.
So I don't know.
Because it's just too much to even think about.
Yeah. So I think I need to wear it and get like I love the sweater. It's just I wear more neutral colors.
Yes.
And so I think if it was like all
Lori said it's working. I can see and hear you.
Oh good, because on our end it's like all blacked out.
It's like saying it's trying to reconnect and it's got the swirl.
Yeah, it's like got like the hourglass of death, except it's not an hourglass. If it were all just this like speckle, I would be like cool with it.
Yeah.
But where it's all the different things, I just feel like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I think it's beautiful.
I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on.
Yes.
Over my I'm gonna get dressed with you guys. See, so it's not I mean it's a
oh my gosh, I think
sweater.
It looks beautiful on you.
So I feel like this sleeve is a little big. It's like a little puffy, but it doesn't look too bad.
I think it looks great on you. I think the colors look fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, no, I think they look awful.
I think they look awful. You should gift it.
You should gift it to somebody.
So it looks
doesn't
like that
deserve
V would be like huge, but it's not that big. It's not like
no, I like it.
And then the back.
Oh, I like it. I think the colors look beautiful. I think they look beautiful on you.
So this is my V-back tee with just one sleeve that's not quite done.
I like it.
I like that. Like I like that.
Yes. But I think the colors look very pretty on you.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like if I went just out, people would be like,
no.
I'll be like, I made this. It'll be like, we know. we know you did, Cheryl.
Oh gosh, it reminds me of that commercial with the grandma. You know, oh gosh, I can't remember, but she's like, I'll knit you a sweater. They're like, no thanks, grandma. And they're all like in like 50 million different things that are knitted. I'm like, oh, if I had a grandmother who knitted me crap, I'd be like, yes.
Right. Yes, please, thank you.
I would never say no. Oh, see? It looks awesome. Lori said it looks awesome. Catherine says it looks so amazing on you. Marsha says it looks amazing. Nikki said it's beautiful. See? I agree. I think it looks fantastic.
Well, thank you. I mean, I like it. I like how it fits. The only thing I don't like, look at this. It wants to flip up.
Oh, yeah.
The pattern only called for a few rows of the ribbing on the bottom. Mm-hmm. So I did what it said because it was getting kind of long, but it wants to flip up only in the back. I don't know why. So I'm hoping if I block it
Yeah, that it'll stay.
It'll stay. If it doesn't, then I might rip out just the ribbing and redo it.
Redo it. Do it a little longer.
Do it longer.
Yeah.
So she's coming out very soon. This month, she's releasing another version of the same pattern, but it's all mini skeins. Or not, I'm sorry, it's not all mini skeins. You could do all mini skeins.
Yeah.
But it's a scrappy V-back tee. So you can use all your scrap yarn.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And so I think what the pattern is going to call for is going to tell, like, I don't know how to say this right. It's not complicated, but when you get towards the end, because of the V, there's like short rows and shaping involved, which directly affects how you can do your color changes. Because now you're not just going around and around.
Right.
So I think that's why she has to have a whole separate pattern.
Okay.
Because I'm like, why would you need another pattern? You can just use any yarn you want and you make this. But because you're changing it so often and you have all of those short rows and things, it probably has to do with walking you through that.
Yeah.
So that made a lot of sense to me. And on Instagram, I've seen a bunch of her testers have finished theirs, and they look really great.
Oh, nice.
And it's a great fitting sweater, and it's a wonderful way to use up a ton of scrap yarn.
Yeah.
And you can see on theirs, they're all different colors, like all used together.
Yep.
And they look fabulous.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
I'll have to check it out.
I like almost want to buy that pattern as well, but I'm like, do I really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll convince somebody to gift it to me.
Oh, there you go. Maybe I'll gift it to you and be like, Cheryl,
or I'll gift
about
you
that sweater.
I'll gift you the pattern if you'll give me your
make
sweater.
me one.
It's so funny. So I don't know. I mean, I am pretty excited about it. I do like how it fits. I think the next sweater I'm going to do though is a color work. I'm going to see.
You probably shouldn't show me.
It's beautiful.
I'm sure it is, and I'm going to be like, Cheryl,
I am going.
Can you make me all the sweaters?
Let's see.
Hey, Chandra.
I am going to show you. And summer tops.
How cute that is.
Sweaters. This.
Oh, I've been seeing this. Did Ann Tudor make this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Maybe something similar at the top.
Probably. I don't know if you guys can see. It's hard to tell what they can see with that.
Right. I'm going to show my people up top. And then I'm going to... Hopefully you guys can see that too. We still have the dreaded black screen, so...
Yeah. So I think that's the next sweater I'm going to make.
It's pretty.
And I'm going to cast it on...
that's kind of the sleeve I have on that purple sweater.
Yeah.
FYI.
It is...
FYF.
By Jennifer Steingass, and she has made many very popular patterns that have people have been knitting over the last year. She's popular designer, and I think I'm going to do the main color in a light gray like she has on her sample, but I'm going to do a darker color. I don't know. I'm going to do it a little bit different, but I'm going to use the same light gray, and I'm really excited.
Perfect.
And I haven't done anything color work in a long time.
No.
Like years.
Oh.
So I'm excited to do that.
Yeah.
Would you do me a favor?
I can do anything for you.
See over there, that thing that's half knit that's sitting on top of that bag? Yeah. Would you grab that?
Sure.
I forgot. I wanted to show that too. While we're talking about
anything, right? Oh, this.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, because we're doing the whole whip along, this is one of the whips that I had that I forgot.
It looks like it's almost done.
It is almost done. I start a lot of things and almost finish them.
I get like 90% done, and then I say,
I think I just have to finish this little section, which is about the same size as this. So it's halfway, maybe a little more, about halfway. And then I think like this and then that. You know what I mean?
Jinkers. Look at you.
So I could finish this in maybe a day or two.
Try to bring that down a little. That's better. Perfect.
So it's a cowl. I can't really do it
because it wouldn't be a perfect day without people seeing my armpit.
So.
Oh, Marcia said she's dying to try some color work, but hasn't yet.
Oh, Marcia, it's not hard. If you haven't and you want to, do it. It's not hard. I can't make this. Because I'm just going to put on every piece of knitwear I own.
Don't poke your eye out.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine if I
We'd
poked
probably
my
go
eye
viral.
out?
We'd go viral at that and be like, watch this.
Girl pokes eye out on Facebook. I don't know why I put it this way. But anyway, it actually can go down over your shoulders like a rat.
Oh.
But I can't do it with it while it's on the needles, but it pulls all the way down to
it's
like
very
here.
stretchy.
Yeah, so you could actually wear it over your shoulders if it was cool, or you can wear it just as like a cowl. It's by Erin.
I pulled on it.
That's okay. It's by Erin. Remade by Hand is like her designer brand. And she makes a lot of right now she's doing like a lot of wraps, like the big long wraps. But she did this, and she did this shawl that is My Yarn's the yarn, the yarn that's called for in the pattern. This is the Rivulous shawl.
Oh.
So she designed this, and it calls for Hypnotic yarn in the pattern.
Neat.
She's a wonderful shawl wrap cowl designer. She makes some really cool stuff. So check her out.
Catherine says she loves it.
Thank you.
Lori said that's really pretty. She loves making cowls for gifts.
Thank you.
And Chandra said she loves it.
Yeah, and this is mosaic knitting. It's not color work, so you only work one color per row.
Okay.
You're not doing two things at a time.
Yeah.
But it's like done with like slip stitches and things.
Yep.
So it's really easy, but it looks like you did something super fancy, but you didn't. It's really easy. I forget the name of the pattern. I forget.
You said it. You said it in the past. I thought it was mosaic or something. I don't know. Marsha said the cowl looks awesome.
Thank you. I love it. So I'm going to finish this as my next whip for the whip-along. This is going to be my next thing because it's so close to being done, and it's really pretty.
Nice.
So it should be a finished object.
Yay.
This is my colorways are First Kiss and I think Pumpkin Pie. Oh my God, just a stomach. You guys might have heard that. I was like, are the dogs in here? Why?
It was like, oh.
No, it's just a stomach.
It's my belly. I'm hungry.
So I'm gonna finish this before I cast on that sweater. That's my promise to you guys. Hold me accountable. I'm going to finish this before I cast on another sweater because I really want to cast on that sweater. I really want to.
You can't.
No, I'm going to finish this
holding
first.
You accountable.
Yes. And this. I have to finish this because that's stupid to not finish this. And this. And then I can cast on this.
That'll be your reward.
Yes, my reward cast on.
Yeah.
Two things off, one thing on.
Yes. I like that.
And I'm knitting all the sweaters for the fall, so I will have a whole wardrobe of me-made sweaters.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I love it.
So that is my plan. If you guys are doing the whip along, make sure you post your progress in the Facebook group. Let us know where you're at with the projects that you were looking to finish for June. It's the 12th, so you still have plenty of time to get your June whip done.
Yep, you do. I don't.
Jess.
Well, and I'm going to totally be like, bye.
I don't want to hear your excuses.
Bye. I had to make all those veggie bags.
I don't want to hear all your excuses, Jessica.
I know.
So.
Yikes.
Right? Tell her she's got to finish her shark.
I know that it's, and it's funny. I talked to my friend who's going to be going to the beach with me. And she was like, listen, it's okay. We'll take all the kids. We'll have to do it once the kids get out. And I'm like, I know, but I was really hoping to have it done. But the fruit and veggie bags kind of got ahead of me.
That's what happens. That's what happened with my hat. I was like, yeah, you just get so excited about working on.
Well, and I was like, I have to have them all sampled up.
Right.
Because then what am I going to take pictures of?
Right.
Fruits and no bags? That
just
would
vegetables.
Be silly.
Buy a tomato.
Like, I have bags for these.
Right. I promise. They're really cool. I'll show them to you someday.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I got my whip
done. Nikki says she just got done weaving in her ends for my hat.
Oh, yay. I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to see too. I'm so excited.
Awesome. That is awesome.
I'm really excited about that hat.
Yes.
I wish I brought it with me to show you guys again.
I know.
Sorry.
That's all right. Bring it next week.
I will. I will.
Show it next week.
And I definitely will be sharing some of the pictures from the group. I just have to make sure that they're all cool with it first.
Yeah.
Because some of them are on them, and I don't want to show if they're not cool with it.
Yeah, or if they want to send a different picture that you can share, that would be cool.
I mean, Karen has put up a couple of things on her project
page. Yeah.
So, which is really great. She actually had already told me, she's like, I'm not going to be able to make it on Wednesday. She's going to have to. So she said she's going to watch the replay. So if you're watching the replay, Karen,
hi. Hey, Karen, how are you?
So.
That's funny. Okay, well, I think that's all I have. It's 1 o'clock. So
Catherine says she finished her June's Whip Along.
Oh, you did? Did you
post a picture?
If you did and we missed it, give us a cyber slap.
Yes.
Tell me to go look at it.
Yes.
Because I definitely want to see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll post a picture of my hat soon in the group too, because I finished that. So I want to get my credit. Not that there's any credit besides, kudos for finishing it, but
little hand clap.
So I'm excited. It sounds so silly. I mean, it's just a little hat, but I'm thrilled to get it off the needles.
But it's like just to accomplish something that's been sitting around.
Yep.
Like,
and
it's huge.
I started at the end of last summer. So this has been almost a year.
Yeah.
I need to finish this.
Yes.
Yes, you do. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get this finished because it's so pretty and I really liked working on it. I think I just got, I don't know, excited by new things and
the shiny new pretty things.
So I'm really, this whip along is really helping me.
It is.
So I hope
think
it's helping you guys
idea.
too if you're finishing your thing.
I think it's
pick something smaller. You can change your mind.
Oh well, no. I was just saying I wish we had done this sooner. That's all I was saying. No, that the shark needs to happen.
Yeah.
But I'm super close. So I have both side fins done. I have the.
So you've worked on it.
Oh yeah.
Progress.
I have the dorsal fin 3/4 of the way done. That's one of the side fins, pectoral fins. I have the dorsal. It's in here somewhere. Anyway, it's like 3/4 of the way done. So once that's done, I just have the tail fins to go, and then it's done. So I'm close.
You can definitely get it done in June. You might not get it done before the 14th.
It'll definitely be done in June. It just won't be done by Friday.
Okay.
That was my goal, was Friday. Right. But no, it'll definitely be done.
Okay. Oh, good. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I actually just ordered. I did a yarn order.
Yeah.
And I ordered more because I was a little worried I wouldn't have enough.
Yeah. Oh, good. Well, that's fantastic then.
So no, it'll definitely be done.
I thought you were worried you weren't going to have it finished in June.
Oh no, it'll definitely be done. It just won't be done by because I wanted to really work on the veggie bags and get them.
Yeah, I get that. That totally makes sense.
So
good. Oh, great. Well, perfect. Then you'll have your shark. You have to bring it when it's done, and we'll somehow show it here too. Yeah. Maybe we'll do an outside if we have good weather. We'll go outside and podcast out there.
It's gigantic.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll show it.
It'll be amazing.
It will. So you guys, I'm going to ask you for a big favor. Some of you have already done so, and if you have, thank you. But if you haven't yet and you have a spare moment, it would mean absolutely everything to me if you would hop on over to my Facebook page and leave a review or recommendation. And same for Jess. If you have a second, Jessica's Yarn Cafe.
JESSGAS Yarn Cafe.
It is, for me, it's one of the only places that I can receive reviews. And it's super helpful, and it lets people know that you've had a good experience.
Yes.
So if you are so inclined and you would like to show me a tiny bit of love, I would really appreciate it because it helps me out so much.
We love the love.
Yes, absolutely. So at any point, if you have a second, just pop on over. I think right at the top, it'll say
reviews, recommendations, something like that.
Yeah, just click on that and you can just write a little something, whatever.
We would be eternally grateful.
Yes, absolutely. It's so helpful. And it also, I think those help Facebook determine that they're going to show your page to more people and stuff. So it's really, really helpful.
Yes. And even if it's just, I love watching them or they're crazy on their Facebook Lives. You can review and recommend the Facebook Lives too.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever it is however it is you interact with us. would be so helpful. So thank you.
It would be much appreciated.
Lori says, love you, ladies. We love you too, Lori. Thank you so much. It means like the world.
It really does.
Yeah. You guys don't know, like sometimes we get not so amazing things from people that you wouldn't expect. And of course, it is always our goal to make people happy with the things that we offer and the things that we talk about, whatever it is. But you would be surprised at some of the messages that sometimes are received.
Yes.
And it's hard to not take them personally, even though we know you can't always take things personally.
Right.
And you can't always make every single person happy.
Can't please everyone. But we put, I guess, what
sometimes these things aren't deserved. They are things that aren't really deserved.
And I think part of it too is it's vulnerable for us. Like we really put this is who we are. This is our personality. We don't practice anything. We don't pre-talk about anything. We don't have, scripts or anything else written out about what we're going to do. This is our personality. This is who we are. This is kind of what we bring to the table. So when we get like feedback that's like, oh, like they don't like me.
You guys are terrible. I mean, not that people say that, but just,
we just want to bring a little laughter, fun, kindness, energy, and yarny stuff to everybody's lives. That's all.
Yes, exactly.
So it makes us happy.
Exactly. And and also like we're just human, and sometimes we make mistakes too.
Absolutely.
We are certainly not perfect.
Nope.
And you guys know, if you watch us, we're certainly never intentionally out there to do anything wrong or negative. And we will always fix something if there's a mistake. Everything's fixable.
And we would apologize up and down if we ever offended or hurt anybody's feelings or anything.
Right.
So we would never
like, and as far as like orders and stuff go, if there's ever a mistake or an error, like we were always willing to make it right and fix it. We're never like,
no, we just want to make people happy.
So
we just want you guys to be happy.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, just put that out there, that reviews, recommendations, anything you want to say about any of the ways you interact with us help so much. And it also brightens our day to know that, there are people out there that don't think we're
crazy.
Yeah, horrible. Because it is surprising what sometimes people put out there to us. So anyway, we love you guys.
We do. We love you so much.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
So sweet of you.
We appreciate it.
Yes. And we appreciate all of you for coming over every week and hanging out with us.
Absolutely. Every week we see a lot of the same names, and it's so exciting to see you guys, and it makes us feel like we know you in a sense too. So
we look forward to chatting with you every week.
We get excited, like especially if we don't see somebody in particular that usually is always with us, and then all of a sudden they pop up.
Yes.
It's like, like we haven't seen Chandra in a couple of weeks, I don't believe.
Exactly.
So it was exciting to see you pop up again, Chandra. So it's like, Chandra's here. So we get excited when we see people, and feels like,
I know, it's so funny, but it's true. It is true.
Super silly, but
you guys are our people. So thank you.
We appreciate every one of you.
Yep. All right. Well,
I think we're done.
And that's it.
Yes.
You guys have an awesome week.
Have a super duper week, and we'll see you next week.
Enjoy some sunshine if you can.
Yes. If you're getting it. Enjoy it.
Yes.
All right.
Happy making, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, it's my armpit time.